All right. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to D's Divinity, D's Divine Tarot. Thank you for joining in with me today. Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome back to all the former subscribers and welcome to all the new subscribers. Once again, thank you all for joining in with me today. As you see from the title of the video, we're going to go ahead and dive into this beautiful Moonology series and check the title for the episode because I do not know. Before we do, y'all, it should go without saying, please do check the description box for any information that you may want or need to know. And if you have any questions, do not hesitate to let me know. As it states in the description box, these readings are intended to be timeless. Time and energy are fluid, meaning you could have already gone through this, you may currently be going through this, and or this may be a prophetic message to come if you decide to embrace and embody the energy or advice that Spirit has for you within the reading or readings. Now, I know I just said all that about time and energy being fluid. However, you will notice that when we get into the readings, I use military time and Eastern Standard Time, and that is prime example of why it really doesn't matter, because depending upon where you are on the globe, it may or may not be different for you. All right. So please keep that in mind. They are general. Not all may apply to you. That's perfectly okay. Take what does and let the rest fly. It may be a message for someone else. I may not even be talking to you nor about you. I may be talking to or about someone to whom you're closely connected, friend, family, or foe. I do not know. Only you know your life, so please use your free will and discernment. Do not force that shoe to fit. If it doesn't, I'm not responsible for your feet, your toes, nor them currents hurting because you want to force something that's not meant for you. All right? We also don't subscribe to gender roles over here. However, you will hear me say he and or she in reference to masculine or feminine energy. Okay? We all have them both within us. So once again, use your free will and discernment. Do not force it to fit. Let it fly if it's not meant for you. All right? Finally, I am big on numerology. Whether or not I call it out, but if and when I do, I intend for it to resonate with your life path number, the day or month you're born, maybe even the house you want to pay particular attention to in your natal chart, whatever, what have you. It may just be confirmation that you need to pay attention at that particular time within the message, all right? I don't know. Anyway, at this point, y'all, you will see the header and the finisher. These are the decks that we are using throughout the series for that. The header is intended to bring forth the overall message of the reading, advice, what have you, okay? The finisher is intended to leave you with messages to grow on, to take with you, messages of advice. Could even be talking about things that you may want to look out for or that you need to release, you know what I'm saying? I don't know. You will notice too, as we get into the latter part of the reading, the energy, the crystal energy healing portion of the reading, that the finisher leaves off with certain crystals, gemstones for you to possibly use if you so choose, for the healing process or to even work with this energy. All right. The variable throughout this series is the tarot here, which I have gone back to the good tarot. I love this deck. It's a beautiful deck. So this is intended to confirm or clarify or dive a little bit deeper into what the overall message may be about or pertaining to in your life. Okay. And then here, like I just mentioned, this is the combo deck that I'm using. If I'm able to even find said crystal or crystals, they will give archangels, guardians, gemstones, whomever you may want to call upon or who may be assisting you within your spirit squad at this time. Okay. Same for this deck, the crystal mandala deck. It is intended to further clarify or dive deeper into the crystal energy healing and likely give you other archangels, guardians, and or parts of your spirit squad that you may call upon if you so choose. Okay. And then this text is a great reference because it too will dive in further into the crystal energy healing portion, and it gives other healing modalities, if you will, for said crystal or crystals. Okay. And then finally, this deck is a newer edition. It is intended, as it says, to bring forth the manifestations, whether subconsciously or not, that you may want to focus upon. Maybe your spirit squad is trying to get you to focus upon. I don't know, y'all. However it reigns in your life or whoever it may have to deal with, okay? All right. Let's go ahead and get a quick word of prayer before we get into this. To the Most High, Heavenly and Divine, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, I come to you saying thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you so very much for this day and for this opportunity. Thank you for using me as a clear and open channel to bring forth the messages to the collective, straight and clear, no chaser. Thank you for the life, health, strength, love, protection, guidance, stability, mental clarity, for the insight, for the awareness. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray as always that you remove me, remove ego, allow the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but to help us all. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I pray that the message uplifts, enlightens, heals, strengthens, protects, nurtures, nourishes, motivates, encourages, whatever the viewer may need at the time of viewing, and may it play out in their lives for any and all involved, for the highest good, as I know you will see fit. And for all these blessings, I come, ask, and give thanks yet again. Ashe, 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 oh. Alrighty, y'all. Let's get on into it. All right, you guys. So I like to begin with a little background information, especially for those of you who are new or who may not have been tuning into the series or following along thus far. So the purpose of this video, as you see from the title, is to dive into, oh wow, y'all, I'm trying to, man, look at here. Look at this right here. Boy, oh boy, I'm trying to skip ahead. I don't know. It's going to be something powerful about the new moon in Virgo to come at the end of the month. And baby, because yeah, that's a whole nother, I don't know what it is, y'all, but y'all very much so want to check that out when that video comes out. I'm trying to tell you, it's something, because that's what I was trying to get into just now. So the purpose of this video is to dive into this full moon energy, which will be in the sign of Aqua at high vibe time at 21:35 on the 11th. Powerful. I immediately get new beginnings. I'm gonna get into the channel messages in a minute, but that's what I just heard, and it's like enlightenment here. But anyway, before we get all into that, let me recap really quickly in case you missed last episode and or are new. So we're coming off the energy of the first quarter moon in Scorpio, okay? And that occurs on the 5th of August. Now, in order to get from, Scorpio affects the genitals, anus, urethra, and prostate, okay? Now, in order to move from this first quarter moon in Scorpio into to get to this full moon in Aqua, the moon will transition from the sign of Scorpio into the sign of Sage on the 6th of August at 12:39 a.m. All right. Sage affects the liver, hips, thighs, and sacrum. Then the moon will transition from the sign of Sage into the sign of Cappi on the 8th of August at 14:39, which is 2:39 p.m. And Cappi affects the backbone, joints, knees, skin, and hair. And then in order to get into this full moon energy, or to get into the sign of Aqua, the moon will transition on the 10th into the sign of Aqua from Cappi. And Aqua affects the calf, ankle, shin, Achilles, okay? And then, as I previously mentioned, the high vibe time for the full moon will be on the 11th at 21:35, which is 9:35 p.m. And again, Aqua affects the calf, ankle, shin, and Achilles, okay? Now, in moving through the following week, the moon will transition from the sign of Aqua into Pisces on the 12th at 14:45, which is 2:45 p.m. Now, Pisces, did I skip that? I did, didn't I? It's okay. Pisces affects the feet, toe, the feet, pineal, and I did. The feet, toes, and pineal, y'all. That's crazy. Okay. Lord have mercy. Anyway. And then the moon will transition from the sign of Pisces into the sign of Aries on the 14th, which high vibe time will be 16:43, and that is 4:43 p.m. And Aries affects the head, teeth, tongue, and arteries. All right. And then it will transition from the sign of Aries into the sign of Taurus on the 16th of August at high vibe time at 22:23, and then Taurus affects the neck, throat, vocal cords, and thyroid, okay? And then in order to get to next week's video, the last quarter moon, which will be in the sign of Gemini, high vibe time at 8:07 a.m. I'm about to say the sun. Shoot, somebody's sun is in Gemini. The moon will transition from Taurus to Gemini. Y'all, it looks like on that very day of the 19th, if I didn't say that already, of August. Okay, I need to go back and look at that, y'all. This is crazy. And actually, I want to say the 18th. Either way, it'll obviously be in the sign of Gemini on the 19th. Okay, and again, high vibe time at 8:07. But that will be the focus of next week's video. Now, let's get into these channel messages, because they was trying to throw like shoo already. So with this full moon energy, is very much so powerful, and y'all should already know by now, but for those of you who are new, with the new moon and full moon energies, it's potent. It potentially may be potent and affect you a week prior to even the following week, which is why I like to give the transitions of the moon and the signs and what areas of the body they affect, so that you may, because when you start feeling these, you'll know why. You know what I'm saying? When you start feeling sensations, whatever sensation that may be, it's going to be different for everybody. But you'll understand why, and you'll know better how to work with the energies. And if you're having any ailments or issues, like I said earlier in the disclaimer, when we get to the crystal energy healing portion of the reading, you'll better understand what crystals will benefit you the most and how you can potentially use them. All right. Or the Archangels, Archangels, Guardians, Masters, Mystics, Saints, whoever, Anyway, so aqua, as I already mentioned, affects the calf, ankle, shin, Achilles. So you very much so may be feeling sensations or potentially having issues in these areas. Even more so importantly, I feel like, than you feeling sensations in those areas, what I was getting, as I just mentioned, was the full on like downloads. Like you may be having epiphanies and maybe having sensations and feeling almost like a cloudiness is clearing, is what I'm seeing, because I'm seeing clouds parting, like the sky, clouds in the sky parting and the sunshine coming through. So that's why I said it's an energy of enlightenment. And with that 11 energy, with it being on the 11th, that's all about spiritual awakening and enlightenment and being on that journey and going forth. And it's like awareness. That's what I just heard, awareness. And aqua in and of itself is one of the air signs, and so it's very much so a lot of mental energy, downloads, clarity. I just heard peace. I hear serenity. So that's somebody's name. That's specific for somebody. Or you may be dealing with somebody named Serene or Serenity. I don't know. Let's see, anything else? I just keep hearing a long, like something about long journey, long battle, something that probably has been taking a long time to clear or for you to get through. It's now resolved, or something about that. It's being released, or maybe you need to release it. Okay. If you haven't, because that's the power and beauty of the full moon energy in and of itself. A beautiful, you may even want to do your releasing ceremony or ritual of some sort to clear the path, because with the 11 too, that the 1-1, that's powerful, potent, and magnification double time of the new energy with one, of one. It's magnified potentially, and so there's a lot within it that you can bring into your life if you so choose. Okay. It goes without saying, you may be dealing with an Aquarius or have it heavy in your chart. There's just healing. That's what I just hear, and I feel I see someone either in a stream, a lake, a pond, a river, something. It's like they're cleansing, they're pouring, because y'all know aqua is the water bearer sign, and it's like the cleansing and healing energy is being poured over you, or you are doing that for yourself. And it can just be metaphorical, y'all can that may be what you're envisioning when you're taking your shower, your spiritual bath, whatever. But I do see that happening from the crown. Like, start there, you know what I mean? Start there, or you may want to focus your intention there. I don't know, especially if you're needing healing, or when I heard peace, for whoever that is, for whoever that's for. All right. Okay. And any of the numbers I've already said, of course, may be important to you. 1, 2, 3, 5, and then, 21, 35, or any combination they're in, and of course 11. All right. Let's get on into this, okay? All right, beginning with the headers. Ooh, look at here. Look at here. I love it already. So I'm being called to start with the nothing will come of the situation, because I feel like that really should be first. Like I said, for y'all, the ones who something about that whatever long issue or situation or shit, I don't know. It could be talking about a relationship. It could be talking about a situationship as far as like a job, especially with this Taurus, this new moon and Taurus energy here. Whatever the case may be, this is what I'm feeling like you're needing to release and let go of with this full moon energy in order for this prosperity to come through. You got to make room for it. And that, like I said, with that 11 energy, this is that new with this new moon in Taurus. Very much so stable, balanced, grounded. And I feel like, because I'm seeing, that's crazy. I'm seeing a pot of stew, like beef stew. Somebody been stewing over something for way too long. Whatever it is that you're feeling like, I guess the decision you're needing to make or what have you, it's like, boo, like you done, look, don't tear it too long, y'all. I don't know why that saying keeps coming up. Tarrying, somebody is really tarrying. Like stewing long and hard, been chewing on it for a minute, and it's like it's starting to disintegrate, which it needs to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all know, y'all ever had like that doggone gum or whatever when you just is and you needed to spit it out a long time ago, and it's like it's shredding now in your mouth. And so and for me to say that, I'm getting Aries. I heard something about Aries. I don't know. That may have been when this all started, like during Aries season. You may be dealing with an Aries, have Aries heavy in your chart, or as one of your heavy hitters. And y'all, I consider heavy hitters Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North and or South nodes, but it can be anywhere in your chart for real. All right, especially your moon for this new moon in Taurus to come up. So I don't know. But in moving into the new moon in Taurus, I mean, it speaks for itself, right? Both of them really do. But I feel like I just heard stubborn. Somebody's really been stubborn. You've been stubborn about changing, about moving, because Taurus, that's one of the fixed signs, and they can be real bullnose, is what I heard, or bullheaded, whatever that saying is, where they don't wanna move, they don't wanna budge, you know. But it's like that's the best. What I'm feeling is that is the best for you to just open up and welcome the change, the new, right? Because if you keep on being bullheaded, you see what it says after, nothing will come of the situation. So it's really up to you. But because I'm seeing somebody literally banging their head up against the brick wall. Oh my gosh, come on, y'all. Let's not. Yeah, and again, it goes without saying, you could be dealing with a Taurus, have Taurus heavy in your chart. Or this may be just talking about like Taurus season, whatever this prosperity is coming through during Taurus season, or even the new moon in Taurus. Okay. All right. I think that's all I'm getting, y'all. So we'll move on to the bottom of the deck. And of course, I'll read these towards the end when we get through most of the cards. All right. Ooh-wee. Baby, what y'all doing? And this is why I pray what I pray as far as removing ego. Real shit. Like, as the card clearly says, I feel like whoever I was talking about, whether it's you or not, as far as the person being stubborn in that Taurus energy, that's going to get the best of you. I'm trying to tell you, because you're not going to get anywhere. And anytime you're in that egotistical state, it's like, all right, it's like divine be like, all right, I'm about to show you. So when that reflection comes back to you in whoever or whatever form you're dealing with, don't be mad, because you got what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? You got what was coming to you. That awakening, that epiphany, that realization, y'all, is for you, to help you change, to help you grow, to help you move towards the prosperity that's beyond ego. You understand what I'm trying to say? Because I'm telling you, it like that stubbornness, that pride, that's gone, man. It ain't gonna be good. You ain't gonna like the outcome for real. You may be dealing with a Leo again, have Leo heavy in your chart, and or this could be talking about Leo season, which at the time of filming it, we let's see, what's today? Shoot, we about there. We are there. Yeah. We just now entering into Leo season. So be careful. Cause it might like wham bam thank you ma'am real quick. You know what I mean? Depending on when you catch this, but whatever. Moving on. Oh, because I heard something about spotlight. Some of you, like once you release this long-standing energy that you have been dealing with, your prosperity, like I said, it will be coming through. And for some of you, that's in the form of you being in the spotlight, you being seen and recognized, and I heard validated, but it's not like you really need to be necessarily by anyone else. But I'm saying like people really gonna recognize you for what you've been maybe what you've been doing for so long. You understand what I mean? Like, excuse me, that may be the long part in that it has to deal with in your life, because you've probably been working hard and whatever this is you've been doing and not really been getting the recognition. But with this Leo energy, I do feel, and the prosperity, the new moon and Taurus energy, I'm hearing, and especially with the 11, the full moon, you know, that 11 energy, the new, like I was saying, I feel like it's like finally, you know, I hear finally it happened to me right in front of my face, and I just cannot hide it. Yeah, finally you come along. The way I feel about you, just can't get enough. Is that what she say? I don't know. That's what I'm hearing. I just cannot hide it. Oh no, no, no. Somebody is really about to be excited. So whatever that means, I don't know. But of course you gotta make room, like I keep saying. It's something you gotta get rid of or let go of in order for this new to come through, in order for your prosperity to come through, okay? So that's a blessing. All right, moving on. Just saying, I can't make it up. I cannot make it up. This 13 Scorpionic energy is the death and rebirth energy. I'm telling y'all, something has got to give. You got to let it go in order for it to transform into the new. Wow. I mean, that's just self-explanatory. And it's something about this beautiful energy is getting into that childlike energy. I just heard reinventing yourself. And then I heard use your imagination as you step into this gold mine. Savannah Christina. Man, somebody that may be, because that Scorpionic energy is that that sexual healing is what I always hear. You know what I'm saying? So it may have to do with a relationship with y'all. You know, for some of y'all, allow it to change, allow it to transform, bring back that sensuality, your sensuality. Dive deeper into, I heard deep into my loins, like feel that shit for real. But it's also talking about, to me, especially with the combined with the Leo energy, because you know Leo talks about that childlike innocence. Get into your sacral and solar plexus chakra and allow that energy to flow. You know, be creative. I hear inventive. Maybe it's something that you have been working very hard to and then I'm hearing patent. I can't even get it out fast enough. So something that you've been working hard to, that an invention of yours. Make sure y'all that y'all get it, that y'all get that patent for real. Protect your prosper, because it's gonna be, it's major. It's really major. So protect that. Okay. Don't allow anybody to, I mean, what's meant for you is for you no matter what, but still protect your assets is what I'm hearing. Okay. It could have something to do with your kids, by the way, especially if you have a Taurus, Leo, Scorpio. What other signs that we have? Any of the signs really that I've already mentioned, which is pretty much all of them. So yeah. Yeah, okay. Moving on to the bottom of the deck. Somebody is a water baby for real. Yeah, somebody is a water sign, heavy. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, either one. Heavy Scorpio, especially with that transformation. Okay. This is a celebration. This is beautiful. This is alignment. Moving in divine order is what I hear. balancing. The 3, y'all should know by now. If you don't, that's my Holy Trinity number, y'all. So again, like I said, balancing and getting into alignment, mind, body, and spirit. Okay. And I love how she has it. I'm getting that one at the top. I told y'all I'm feeling heavy crown chakra energy, and that pearl at the top is screaming to me wisdom. Okay. So it's something that you, whatever it is that you had to go through, because if y'all don't know, you know, in order to form a pearl, it takes a lot. It takes a lot, and it has to be just so, you know what I'm saying? And the energy comes from, what is it, like a speck of sand or whatever is not meant for that oyster will, it will basically build a shell or a crystalline form of protection around what is not meant for it. You know what I'm saying? And hence how you get the pearl. So it's like I said, whatever is not meant for you, and this could have been a long time coming, y'all. I mean, you've been working to get rid of this energy for a long time for some of you. But it took for you to get into alignment with this 3 energy. It took for you to get into your emotional center. It took for you to get stable and balanced in order to see that, in order to have that epiphany or allow that realization to come through. For many of you, it took for you to get even out of your head space and into your heart space, right? It took for many of you to just go with the flow, let go and go with the flow. I love that though. But you're going to be celebrating. You're going to be happy. I'm so happy. Clap along if you feel that happiness is real. What do he say? For you. Or is it truth? Or whatever he say. You already know. Come on. Come on for real. Yeah. Moving on. Yeah. It took for y'all to have to really grow in faith. Quite literally, because this, I mean, I generally always get Empress energy with this, and it's like you had to quite literally grow within yourself and understand that the abundance you were seeking and the prosperity that you were seeking is already within you, but you had to get into alignment and balance, like I said, in that 3 of cups, that 3 of water, in order to see that. And that's powerful, because even in this card, the 31, it's like you quite literally went through this transformation of getting into alignment and balancing oneself in that 3 energy, moving into the 1, coming together and unionizing yourself in order to be in your, because even in order to be in that Empress energy and to really honor it, you have to honor both masculine and feminine. Even though the Empress energy is more about that divine femininity, you still have to honor and respect the masculine energy within you to even allow the feminine energy to do what it do. You know, like, I'm probably not even explaining it like it needs to be, but it's like, for so long, many of you have likely been in that masculine energy of go, go, go. You know, go get it. Like I said, somebody been banging their head up against a brick wall trying to do. And it's like, nah, bro. Like, you done enough. You have. Like, peace, be still. It is okay. Sit back, relax, and attract now. Allow the feminine to come through to heal you. You understand what I'm saying? In order for that prosperity to blossom. My. But together they come. The 3 and the 1 make the, so once you do that, once you understand the balance that you need between the feminine and masculine energies and come into union within yourself to the 1, right? Together, the 3 and the 1, because you're in alignment and you have unionized the divine feminine and masculine energies within yourself, you now come together in that 4 energy, which is all about balance, stability, of the solid foundation, that union energy, that love and marriage between the feminine and masculine energies within yourself. Potentially, right? Because it's a 31 potentially being a 4. Yeah. If you do that though, y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's like, and they're screaming heart chakra too, because that 4 talks about the heart chakra. And like I just got through saying from the tarot, it's like you have to come out of your head space and into your heart space to truly understand that and have that care and compassion for yourself in going through this process. Understanding that no matter how long it has taken, it was necessary. Every single step, every little step I take, you will be there. Every little step I make, we'll be together. Yeah. Come on. That's what Spirit is telling you. But all you had to do was have a little faith in me. That's what they're saying. Have faith in yourself, your higher self, your MVP. Man, they will not lead you in the wrong direction. They will not forsake you. Spirit always wants the highest and greatest good for you. You understand? So no matter how it has looked or seemed or felt, everything happens for a reason and a divine purpose. Accept that. Receive that. All right? We'll figure out when this worm moon is. It's abundance. This is prosperity. Like I said, within you. All right? All right. Moving on to the bottom of the deck, y'all. What? I absolutely love it. I love it. I love it. I love it when they do that. I can't make it up. And this is enough said. And look at that. Look at the number on that card. 38, potentially being an 11. And I just saw 433 on the timer. Oh my gosh. Ones all over the place. Like new coming through if you allow it. Again, I'm getting so much divine feminine essence. I also heard Taurus. So some of y'all strongly have Taurus heavy in your chart, maybe dealing with a Taurus, or this is just talking about, because Taurus, along with Cappy potentially, that's that King of Pentacles, that abundant, stable, grounded, very solid energy for me, right? But yeah, that's just it, man. That's what it is. Oh my God. And then of course we'll figure out when this Hunter moon is, but this is screaming fall vibes. Maybe, with the 11, and very much so maybe November. That may be when it's coming through for you. October or November, because I was like telling you all these ones, and because I'm seeing 10 as well. So shoot, it could even be, it very much so may even be this full moon energy, because it's with it occurring on the 11th, y'all. But with the Hunter moon, it is sometime in the fall. Okay. So yeah. There's all kind of animals in here. I see a boar. I see, what is that? I heard Reese's, the monkey. I see fox, elk, deer, moose, squirrel. What else is in here? Coyote. What is that? Is that a raccoon? That's what I'm seeing or getting anyways. I even heard beaver. I don't know. It's a lot of little animals up in here. All right. That may be, any of those may be part. And then I see the rabbit. Sure enough. Any of those may be, that is a sign of abundance too, and fertility. So, wow. They're taking me back to the faith. Y'all better be careful if you ain't trying to get pregnant. Some of y'all may truly be finding out you're pregnant, or your child may be due October or November. So, who is that? Libra, Scorpio, and or Scorpio Sage. Okay. Yeah. So if you ain't trying to get pregnant, be careful. I'm telling you. Don't say I didn't warn you. All right. Alrighty. Let's move on to your manifestations. Ooh. I can't make it up. Some of y'all truly about to have a Scorpio baby, or finding out you're pregnant in November. All right. That's what it is. It says breathe through the tension and then trust the universe. It's the first quarter moon in Aqua is bringing me back to that faith. Okay. That, like I said, these manifestations may be what you're working on consciously or subconsciously. Obviously, you're going to need to pay attention to this. Okay. I feel like for those of you, they're also bringing me back to whoever I'm talking about being in that stubborn energy, and you're going to have to let whatever this is go, because you fighting against the wrong one. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, you're not going to win that battle. I'm trying to tell you, that tower is going to come through, speaking of the scorpionic energy, if you continue to push or bang your head. And they already told you to avoid the course moon, it ain't going nowhere. So why would you continue to, that's insane. Doing the same thing 101 on the timer, doing the same thing over and over, expecting different results. That's crazy. Like, come on, y'all, get it together. Whoever that is. If it ain't you, whoever it is, you might want to tell them. Share this with them. 111. Share this with them. All right. Some of y'all may truly want to get out in nature. This is beautiful healing energy if you allow. And I can't help, I told y'all with that aqua energy, that's screaming all that lavender, and you may want to work with lavender. That purple lilac energy screaming crown chakra to me. So if you just go with the flow and allow God to show you, I promise you, you'll see it. You'll see it. You'll have the clarity and the peace of mind if you allow, right? If you rid of anything that's not serving you, and make room for what is intended to come through. Some of you need to do some breath work for real, just to help woosah. Sheesh. That will really help, because I don't know, I'm getting a lot of anxious energy with this Scorpio, with the full moon of Scorpio card. So to relax yourself, to just, because at this point I feel like for whoever this is pertaining to, it ain't nothing more you can do. No way but breathe and let it go. You know what I mean? Like, for real. Get out and dance. Just dance, 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 girl. Yeah, get out and dance. Just move your body. Move your body. Move your body. That's what I'm hearing. For real. Release a lot of that pent up energy for sure. Okay? All right, let's move on to the bottom. Woo! See what I'm talking about? Free flow. Beautiful new moon in Pisces. Free flow. Man. And as it says clearly, stay tapped into your MVP, boo. It'll never mislead you. I promise you. I promise you. Have a little faith in me. That's still coming through, man. That's enough said, y'all. Obviously, some of y'all may be dealing with a Pisces. I feel like this is talking about, or have Pisces heavy in your chart, or again, coming through during Pisces season, or this new moon in Pisces. Whatever. But what I'm feeling and hearing the most is that this is that enlightenment. This is that clarity. You know what I'm saying? Y'all, I told y'all Pisces affects the pineal, and this is seeing things from a higher perspective. All right? And when you do that, you'll understand that everything happens for a reason, like I told y'all. And you'll see why, as long as the journey may have been for you, why you had to go through each and every step of the process as you have. Okay? It's all gonna make sense. That's where them epiphanies and those realizations are gonna come. Okay? All right, y'all. So let's get on into the reading of these. All right, y'all, beginning with the headers. And I want to start with the void of course moon. So nothing will come of this situation, pages 102 and 103. In a form of astrology known as orrery, where an astrological chart is cast according to when the question is asked and decoded, a void of course moon means, quote, nothing will come of this matter, end quote, or, quote, this situation will bear no fruit, end quote. This may or may not be good news, depending on what you are asking. For example, if you were worried about something, whatever it was, this card can be taken as a sign that there's nothing to worry about. However, if you're asking about a new project of any kind, including a new relationship, it's a sign to adjust your expectations or change the things so you get a different outcome. Remember, the cards can only predict what you are currently creating, and you can change that with your both, I think they mean with both of you, your behavior and beliefs, okay? Attuning to the moon, I like to look at these as affirmations. You can use it however you feel. It says, I trust in my highest good. I trust in my highest good. Additional meanings. The chances of something are diminishing. Something better may be around the corner. Believe that you will get what you need. Look at this. Surrender to the divine. What did we just come off of on that manifestation? Attuning to the divine, same deal. Okay? And finally, take time out, meditate, and contemplate. Like I said, even in the manifestations, get outside. You know, catch me outside. That girl. Oh my gosh. Anyway, I'm not even gonna go down that rabbit hole because she used to get on my nerves. But the teaching. The main definition of a void of course moon is when the moon won't make a major connection with any other planets until she enters the next sign. The best thing you can do when you get this card is to chant the Sanskrit words Om Namo Narayani, which means I surrender to the divine. A void of course moon is time to just be, like I'm saying in that Pisces energy, free flow, okay? Moving on to Prosperity Lies Ahead, New Moon in Taurus, pages 44 and 45. Something about those fours. This card will often come up when you're inquiring about a financial matter or when you're doubting your self-worth. The card suggests you can have what you want, including material things, but you must believe in yourself. This comes down to the laws of attraction. Value yourself, and others will value you too. You can create abundance. Taurus is associated with luxurious Venus, and this card holds the new moon energy, so now is a good time to make a 12-month financial plan. This card can also signal the start of a new relationship or of sexier times. Like I said, recreate, man. Get into that sensuality. Do something different. Be creative. Use your imagination. You know what I'm saying? Shoot. Play hide and go seek. Go get it. Anyway, if you've been wrestling with something for a long time, the new moon in sturdy Taurus is a sign not to give up just yet. When you're tuning to the moon, it says, get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. Yes, yes, and yes. Get or give a massage. Healthy body, healthy mind. And that's how you can release some of that stagnant energy too. All right. Additional meanings. You will soon be able to afford the thing you're dreaming of. Getting clear on what you value most will help you find peace. Take some time out to pamper yourself. Start a standing order to a savings account, no matter how small, okay? And the teaching. We often feel that it's somehow wrong to focus on our finances, but the truth is that money can make life far more comfortable from a physical point of view. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want. Excuse me. Taurus knows this, and the new moon in Taurus is the time to work your magic to create the money you want so you can have the creature comforts you want. Remember though, that someone else is still wishing for what you already have. I'm telling you, and that's what I'd be saying about, like, you got to be grateful for even the little things that you have in order to get more of what you want, or desire, or that you're striving for, because God, that's how it works, man. That's why I be saying an attitude of gratitude manifests those miracles and magnitudes. If you ungrateful, how you think you're gonna be in the energy to manifest more, and you don't even appreciate what you have? It don't work like that. All right, moving on to the bottom of the deck. All right, full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Pages 76 and 77. Something with those sevens. That's the number of manifestation and of endings. Okay. Have you been letting your pride become an obstacle? Is the question you're asking based on your ego, or is it from your heart? Leo energy is all about the heart. Think of the big-hearted king of the jungle, the lion. Its energy is magnificent, but when it's combined with the rush of the full moon, it can become over the top. This card may have come to you because you need to end a deadlock that has developed. More love and thoughts for the greater good are the solution to this dilemma. If you've not been doing, quote, as you would be done by, quote, lately, this is a time to find a balance between your own needs and the needs of the people around you. This will help all your relationships. When you're tuning to the moon, be magnificent without being plain too much. Be magnificent without being plain too much, okay? Additional meanings. Self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Everyone is equally important. Creative urges should be followed. Work some magic. A friendship may be ending now. The teaching. When the full moon comes into in Leo, it can be a wonderfully bright time where people feel more confident to show the world their talents and assets. What I say about that, them assets. That's the upside of this lunation and of this card, no matter when you pull it. However, take note that the Leo full moon combination creates a sort of tension, and what they say, breathe through the tension, between your needs and the needs of people in your networks. Leo full moon is a time to release pride. All right, that's for many of you, and that may be part of the manifestation. You know what I'm saying? The breathing, the releasing that pride. All right, moving on. All right, y'all, moving on to the finishers, beginning with Worm Moon 31, Faith, pages 78 and 79. Fertility and abundance now return. Things will get better. Growth has started. Hold on to your dreams in adversity. The affirmation, I know all will be well. I know all will be well. It is in the darkest times that we find it hard to see the light. Oof, oof, oof. I don't be, look, they ain't bring me that for nothing. Y'all see it right there on the screen. They don't, man. It is hard to see when things seem hopeless, how we can ever feel hope again. When things seem to fail, it is really difficult to draw up our resilience and stand up again. We learn by observing the seasons that the light does return. The barrenness of winter turns infinitely and surely into spring. The ice melts, the days grow longer, and the nights grow shorter. Warmth and fertility slowly return to the land. It is hard to have faith in ourselves and the universe. In parentheses, they said, I actually think faith is the real F word. Faith requires us to let go of our anxieties and have trust, perhaps in something we can't actually see yet. Okay? And what didn't they tell you to have trust in the manifestation? Anyway, having a more complete faith in yourself and a higher power to lead you to your greatest good is a solid intention. While having rigid blind faith does not serve us, it is important to hold on to our dreams and intentions and to focus on the outcome. To do this without taking note of what is happening around us can be folly. Our ancestors would observe nature carefully, looking for the signs of new life and fertility, altering their hunting or planting to best take advantage. Yet they knew that the ice would melt and the soil, damp and ready, teeming with worms, would receive their seeds. All right, y'all. It didn't really say when the worm moon is, but you can look that up to see. I don't know, y'all. It's like, because I'm getting that I told you Empress energy, so it's almost like the turn of spring, winter to spring. You know what I'm saying? And I'm getting Taurus, like Libra and Taurus energy. So, and we about to get into the abundance, and I told y'all with that abundance energy, that is Libra, Scorpio, you know what I'm saying, Sage, potentially energy. So, I don't know. Anyway, the companion stone or metal is lapis lazuli. Love it. And that definitely, lapis is very much so beneficial for your crown, for your pineal and crown chakras, if you so choose to use it. Even your throat, speaking of that Taurus energy. All right. Moving on to 38, Hunter Moon in abundance, pages 92 and 93. Take advantage of this time of abundance. It is all around you. Possibility and opportunity are everywhere. You are open and responsive to the abundance around you. There is enough for everyone. The affirmation: I am abundant and I am surrounded by opportunity. I love that. I am abundant and I am surrounded by opportunity. The Hunter Moon is the traditional moon of plenty. It was when game was at its most plentiful, so the people would not go hungry. The moon was large and bright in the sky, and in some cases deep orange, and there was a great deal of light to go hunting well into the evening. Our ancient ancestors couldn't just go off to the supermarket to buy what they needed to eat. Meat didn't come on trays wrapped in plastic. Eggs were gathered. Warm clothing was made from skins of the same animals that were hunted for meat. Nothing was wasted. This abundance was part of a cycle just like any other. It wasn't present all the time, so this time of year was to be taken advantage of while the going was good. The barrenness of winter would soon return. Hunters had to be prepared. They had to have their weapons ready and their tracking skills honed as modern... Wait a minute, that's one sentence. They had to have their weapons ready and their tracking skills honed. As modern people, we are less used to these natural cycles of plenty and barrenness because most of us have stepped away from growing food in the natural environment. However, these cycles are still there, even if we are not a part of them consciously. This moon normally rises in October, there you go, in the northern hemisphere, and so was before the winter snows. The companion stone or metal is citrine, and that is the stone of abundance if you want to call that forth into you, okay? It's perfect for the law of attraction and whatever you're working with manifesting, All right, moving on. Alrighty, y'all, moving on to the manifestations and beginning with the full moon in Scorpio. Breathe through the tension, pages 94 and 95. Didn't we just have those pages? Maybe not. Anyways, there's a strong sexual energy around you now. The good news is that sexual energy is very creative, I'd say. After all, it leads to an act that creates humans. A tense situation could be about to boil over, so go carefully. Time spent outdoors will help you to calm your emotions as well as increasing your general well-being. You need to find a balance between your emotions and your sensual side. Don't deny this part of yourself. Use the energy to create what you want. Manifesting balance. Balance your ability to caress with your need to be caressed. Manifesting mindset. When we're emotionally overheated, we end up focusing on what we don't want rather than on what we do want. Bear this in mind now. Breathe. And then a manifesting ritual for seduction. I'm here, Usher. Seduction. Sexy, hypnotic, erotic. Oh, 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 ooh, ooh. You gon' make me do it to ya. Come on then. It says add myrrh essential oil to your diffuser. Rest in a comfortable position and close your eyes. Call in Kali, the goddess of Shakti, divine feminine energy, and of facing down your fears. I love it. Make sure you're fully in touch with your sensual side. Unspent sexual energy creates blockages, so use your use your imagination, boo. I can't make it up, y'all. I'm trying to tell you. And I told y'all that is likely what's going on. Some of y'all really need to tap into that sexual, sensual energy for sure. Baby, move your body. Get out and really move your body. Let it flow. Go bucket naked if you have to, you know. Your manifestation affirmation, it says, sexual energy fires me up in a good way and helps me express my creativity too. Love it. Sexual energy fires me up in a good way and helps me express my creativity too. When to manifest your magic. The best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Scorpio on a Tuesday or Mars's day or during Mars's hour. And I'm not going to read through that. Check the link in the description box if you are interested in figuring out the hour. The full moon in Scorpio takes place when the sun is in Taurus. Wow, look at that. And the moon is in Scorpio. Some of y'all really dealing with a Taurus, got that heavy in your chart for sure. All right, moving on to first quarter moon in Aqua, Trust the Universe, pages 74 and 75. It's time to release your grip on a situation. Passion is good, but too much can become manic. Sometimes we feel too much intensity around our dreams because we're scared they won't come true, but that's counterproductive. Live and let live a little. State your intention to the universe, then detach. Trust the universe and see what happens. The tighter your grip now, the more likely you are to lose out. This is doubly true if you've been jealous or had issues to do with sex or money. Baby. That Scorpio and Taurus energy, yeah? Avoid trying too hard to influence someone. Manifesting mix. If you feel stuck or you're making someone else feel stuck, you need to tread carefully. Sometimes stuck people behave recklessly. That's that banging against the wall, y'all. Just have faith and trust, man, for real. Manifesting mindset. When this card comes up, there's a risk that you're being too rigid in your thinking, words, or actions. Loosen up and you'll find it easier to overcome the challenges you're facing. Tune into your manifesting powers. The third eye chakra, Ajna, is located just above the midpoint between your eyebrows, and it allows you to see beyond life's illusion to the truth that you're an amazing being here to manifest your dreams. Let go and allow yourself to be filled with its divine indigo light, healing you and your family line. Hold this card to your third eye and call in its energies with these words. And y'all, you do not have to have the card or any of this, because you'll see when we get into the crystal energy healing portion as well. Just envision the card and or energy at whatever area they're telling you, and so mote it be, okay? But it reads, energies of the first quarter moon in Aquarius, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. Energies of the first quarter moon in Aquarius, thank you for showing me that it's okay to be me. When to manifest your magic. Says the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Aquarius on a Saturday or Saturn's day or during Saturn's hour. The first quarter moon in Aquarius takes place when the sun is in Scorpio and the moon is in Aquarius. Baby, I'm trying to tell y'all. Y'all got a lot coming through with that Scorpio energy, baby. Okay? It knows that sometimes to make magic, you have to let go. Like I said, you got to make room for it. Okay? All right. Moving on to the bottom of the deck. New moon in Pisces. Pages 50 and 51. Attune to the divine. You have the opportunity to slip into the flow of life now. When that happens, you want what is happening, and what is happening is what you want. Your manifesting is working perfectly. Just make sure that you stay attuned to your higher self, and you'll be well on your way to feeling blissfully happy and in tune with your dreams. Meditation is the best way to connect with your higher self, so practice it if you know how, or try learning from an online instructional video. Above all else, Be kind to yourself and others. What I say, man. Have that care and compassion for yourself, all right? And whatever you're going through, especially if it's hard and tense and you know what I'm saying, just chaotic. It's for a reason. You got to switch it up because you wasn't going to. I told y'all that tower energy going to come through for some of y'all for real. Anyway, manifesting focus. This card is an especially good sign for matters related to spirituality, contacting other realms, taking some time out, or dealing with fear. Manifesting mindset. The more you can believe that all is well, the more all will be well for you. It's all about your mindset for real, y'all. For real, for real. What you think, so shall it be. All right? Manifesting tips for creating flow. Call in Archangel Soundophone, who slips between this world and the next. Call in the energy of planet Neptune, which guides Pisces. Tonight, before you go to sleep, ask Soundophone to guide you towards Neptunian energy in your dreams so that you can connect with the numinous. In your manifestation affirmation, it reads, my conscious dreams create my reality. Yes, yes, and yes. My conscious dreams create my reality. When to manifest your magic, the best time to work your magic is when the moon is in Pisces on a Thursday or Jupiter's day, or during Jupiter's hour. The new moon in Pisces takes place when the sun and the moon are on the same degree in Pisces. It knows that our daydreams manifest our lives, baby. So keep dreaming, honey, for real. Moving on. All right, y'all. So moving into the Crystal Mandala Oracle. And these are what I was able to find, beginning with this beautiful citrine. And I love it because look at that 33. That's mastery, y'all. Some of y'all are truly learning to master thyself. And what did I tell y'all with that Leo energy? Some of y'all, you going to be in the spotlight, boo. It's time for you to come. What is it? I just keep hearing shine through. Anthony Hamilton. Something about shining through. What song is that? I think it's talking about letting your love shine through or something. So for some of y'all, it truly may be dealing with a relationship. And again, it could just be relationship with self, man. That self-love, that's the best love. In order, if you're trying to manifest this within your relationship with someone else or whatever, you have to first do it within yourself. I tell y'all that time and time again. It starts within you first. And then you will see it in your 3D. So within, so without. All right. You may want to call upon, what is this? Ascended Master Helios. That's bringing me that sun. Helio is the sun, right? So that's that Leo energy, essentially. Because with all these threes, that's talking about that solar plexus chakra. I see an explosion. Something's trying to come through. I'm also hearing burn it away. That may be part of your ritual, what you need to release. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. Because it's blocking your creativity. And as I say, even in that sexual, that scorpionic energy, man, get rid of them blockages. Like, man, get out and move. Meditate, do it. Whatever that. Meditation, y'all, comes in many different forms. You ain't really just got to be sitting there, you know, in prayer position or in, you know, a meditative position in order to meditate. Like, it can be going for a walk, going for a bike ride, going running, playing whatever sport you want to play that puts you in that zone of where you literally floating, like you free flowing. You know what I'm saying? And that's when all those epiphanies and realizations and downloads and all that can come through, when you're clear and free of any bullshit. Like, for real. Whew. Anyway, as I mentioned before or earlier in the reading, citrine is the powerful stone or crystal to help during this time, especially when you're trying to attract whatever it is you're trying to attract unto you or into your life. Okay, so you very well may want to utilize that. Let's go ahead and get into this reading. It's something about, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, the number 8 as well. Yeah. That's abundance. That's eternal, right? That's Leo energy. Yeah. All right, let's see, because these can be kind of long, so let's get on into it. Pages 152 through 155. Your time to shine. We bring you the blessings of your time to shine. On the divine path, you gain empowerment through surrender and alignment with divine consciousness greater than your own. As you choose to surrender into higher consciousness through prayer and intention, you are held in a field of divine protection. That brings me back to that oyster, the Three of Cups that I was telling you about. You also gain strength, wisdom, and understanding. You release fear and gain love's power. You become increasingly radiant, discovering more of your own divine identity. At some point on your path, whilst this is always happening for you on the inner planes, you will be ready to perform a similar function on the outer planes in the world of forms. Like I just said, it has to go on within you in order for you to see it in your 3D environment. All right. This is when you will be asked to bravely shine your light to help those in need, perhaps lost or in darkness of some sort in the physical world. It is your time to shine. You do not stand alone, and yet you will at times feel as though you are the lone lighthouse shining truth for those lost in the stormy sea of darkness who need help to find their way safely to shore. You cannot fulfill the spiritual task if you lift your lighthouse self off the rocks and go in search of a sunny day. For the lighthouse to be able to assist those in need, it must be present and luminous within the darkness. You must trust during this time that you have enough light within your heart from your own powerful inner connection to the divine light of love to sustain you as you shine bright through the night. If you sense that there is much pain and suffering around you, do not become afraid. You are fulfilling a spiritual task to help those who are lost. You are the lighthouse shining in the darkness. During this sort of spiritual task, where you are exposed to darkness so you can bring your light there, you will be assisted by many unconditionally loving beings in the spiritual worlds. This is why you are not alone. You will feel comfort, connection, and perhaps be surprised that although your mind may struggle with isolation at times, your heart will still feel deeply connected to spirit. Often during such a task, your spiritual connection becomes even stronger because it has to, so you feel sustained. There may be times when you wish there were others who could see things as you do. It's as if you are a black sheep or a lone wolf trying to share a language of love that those around you don't seem to understand. Yet this is how you know your light is being put to service by the divine plan. Baby, that's hitting deep. During this time, you will earn your spiritual stripes, so to speak. You will learn how to bring yourself back to your inner strength, to your inner truth, and strength too, honey, with that Leo energy, again and again. You will be the, quote, man on the ground, end quote, whilst spiritual headquarters keep an eye on what's happening in the divine playground, in parentheses that say, which sometimes feels more like a battlefield. Shit, that I know. And it says, but it's the divine playground of Mother Earth, okay? You will be strengthened and guided by the divine as you offer yourself as a powerful player for the team of love to manifest its helping hand in the world. You must acknowledge not only how much you are supported, but also your own courage, commitment, and conviction to be able to take on this task. It means a lot to many hearts. Your work has value, and your dedication is noted by the spiritual worlds. In fact, you were chosen for this task because of this compassion, love, brightness, and power of your spirit. There will be a time when the way you serve love will change. The divine baton in the sacred relay of healer souls helping others in the world will pass from your soul to the next in line to fulfill this sacred task. Your divine task will change, and your experience of life shall also. Whether you think of yourself as a healer or not, know that at a deep and true level, your light, attitude, strength, and heart are an inspiration to many, even if you don't consciously realize this. Know you have the power of love and light within you. Even if you feel the waves of the storm wash over you at times, and you yearn for the end of the dark night, for the rising of the sun to mark the dawn of your new day, the power of that sun shines true and constant in you always. It is only a matter of time before the night becomes the dawn, and whilst you and others are in the darkness before that dawn, your light is shining bright. Shine bright like a diamond. Come on, Rihanna. So, the healing process. To integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of citrine and ascended master Helios, who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing blessing of my time to shine. May my light be self-perpetuating, shining the truth of love I can feel in my heart, and that is felt in the hearts of all that need encouragement in their dark night to be brave enough to stay true until the dawn breaks. May peace, hope, optimism, and joy fill me through my spiritual connection and radiate out into the world. May all beings who struggle, suffer, feel lost and afraid be warmed by love and uplifted by the light. Through unconditional love, divine compassion, and my own free will, so be it. If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the oracle card with the mandala image facing inwards at your solar plexus chakra, which is over your abdominal area. Relax and breathe in and out several times. Then say aloud, I choose of my own free will, through this and any lifetime, and through all layers of my entire being, to release doubt in myself and in spirit and any associated belief system. I believe in my divine connection and I honor the strength of my spirit as I shine my truth here in the world with joy, with peace, with creativity, and with happiness. I bring comfort to many souls in need. May divine comfort, reassurance, and light reach into the hearts, minds, and souls of all living beings. Through divine grace and unconditional love, so be it. Hold the oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the oracle card between them. Bow your head and say, may divine love bring light to the darkness and hope to the lost. May all beings receive the light of love without fear. According to divine compassion and in service to the great divine plan of love unfolding, so be it. You can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. I shine my truth, I shine my truth, radiant with divine compassion, bringing light into darkness. I shine my truth, radiant with divine compassion, bringing light into darkness. And one more time for the divine. I shine my truth, radiant with divine compassion, bringing light into darkness. All right, y'all. Moving on. Okay. And moving on to the beautiful lapis lazuli. Look at that. I told y'all it's something about that number 8. Did I not? Man. And look at 444 at the bottom there. Potentially the 12, which talks about that pineal energy, right? Third eye vision. Seeing things from a higher perspective. It's like this is the lighthouse. That is the truth and the light. You know what I'm saying? That is what is trying to come through for you to see. That is the clarity, the peace of mind. And this is what is meant for you to share. Wow. Some of you may truly start seeing, like having visions, like plain as day. You know what I'm saying? Not just dreams. But I feel like you will receive a lot of clarity, especially with that Neptunian energy with that Neptunian energy and that Piscean energy coming through. This is enlightenment here. So you will likely receive downloads through dreams and or visions, okay? Because I do see that you will see and understand you yourself as being the lighthouse, if that makes sense, okay? Just shine through is what I keep hearing. Anthony Hamilton, I need to find what song that is, because that's gonna bother me. All right, and the beautiful Archangel Michael, I love it. Man, thank you, Archangel Michael, for showing up and showing out always, for protection and guidance. Thank you. For clarity, for the truth. Thank you. Talk your shit. That's what I'm hearing. Anyway, let's get on into this reading. Pages 54 through 57. I heard spread the gospel too, for whoever that has to deal with. Okay? We bring you the gift of vision, an inspirational insight from which you shall derive energy, motivation, and a sense of purpose. You have many abilities and the capacity to do numerous things with your talent, time, and energy. We know your heart yearns for meaningful, focused purpose. You have things you want to accomplish, perhaps so many that at times you may feel as though you are attempting to live more than one life in this lifetime. I laugh because that's me. That's speaking to me. Anyways, we know you can benefit from a vision, something that integrates all you want to do into one unifying purpose. Even if you do not see how it is possible for all your talents and dreams to be woven into one master vision, we know that love makes all things possible. I be telling you all the time, it transforms all. I don't care what you're talking about. So, even if you do not see how it is possible for all your talents and dreams to be woven into one master vision, we know that love makes all things possible, according to its own creative intelligence and wisdom. The universe shall take care of the details, and from the loving universal mind, in accordance with divine timing and your own readiness, we shall gift you with true vision. It says your vision, but shit, true vision too. I'm telling y'all, 311 on the timer. And then I was getting ready to say, Can you bring it back? What is it? Oh, they brought me back to that trust the universe, right? And what was it? First quarter moon in Aqua of the manifestation. They brought me back to that. Okay. Vision is a, quote, top of the mountain moment, end quote, where you get a sense of where you have been and where you are headed. It is often an all-encompassing big picture flash of insight. I'm telling you, that Piscean energy, seeing things from a higher perspective. You won't necessarily know how what you see could possibly happen. If it is a very uplifting and expansive vision, then your mind may wonder if it's a fantasy or wish rather than a vision, simply because the truth of how it is going to unfold and develop is beyond what your mind can conceive of at the time. Maybe for you, the vision is more of a feeling, a clear yearning in your heart to do something in particular with your life, or an inner knowing that you are a healer, for example. Maybe you have just had your vision or are waiting for the moment when you finally get why you are here on this planet. Like I said, some of y'all really gonna realize or understand you being that lighthouse, and your purpose and your mission. Your vision will not necessarily include details of steps to take at first, although that will come when you are ready to take the relevant steps. It can be like driving a car through a foggy night, seeing only the most immediate part of the road before you at any given time. Does that mean the road doesn't exist beyond what you can see? Of course not. It does, however, mean that although the vision gives you the equivalent of a destination, a sense of where you are headed, once you are on the journey, the road will not always be clearly visible beyond what you can do today. You could compare it to the difference of being at the top of the mountain and seeing all before you, and the compromised vision that has to occur as you descend from the peak and begin the journey. The view during the journey itself is not often as clear and far-reaching as the moment of the vision. You can trust in the guiding hand of the universe to help you fulfill your vision even when you cannot grasp the entirety of the steps you need to take to get there. There will certainly be times where you may wonder if you have lost track altogether. These are the moments when you need to come back to the vision to gain energy and motivation to keep going, no matter what seems to be happening or not happening in your view of things. Even if it is not always clear to you as you live your life, through the guiding intervention of the compassionate wisdom of a wildly creative higher intelligence, you are being given exactly the opportunities and tests, gifts, and information you need to take your journey. The universe cannot take your journey for you, but it will certainly empower you with all you need to be able to do it yourself. Remember, too, that the vision is not just a destination in the more limited sense of achieving certain successes and manifesting certain dreams. It is a state of consciousness, a way of being that enables you to access that reality. Every step on your path is a way to build that consciousness within you each day. This is why tapping into what your vision feels like, and that's italicized, y'all, feels like. This is why tapping into what your vision feels like to you, is just as powerful as having a clear visual for where you are headed. Sometimes it can be even more powerful to feel the feeling of what it would be like if your vision had already manifested. The joy, confidence, trust, peace, and feeling of maturity this engenders in you can enhance your journey and increase your readiness to receive and embody the manifestations of your vision. Y'all, I can't even get through that fast enough. It's wrapping up and summing up everything I already told you, as far as having faith and trust in the universe, as they already told you, and understanding that you have to be balanced and be in that attitude of gratitude to manifest these miracles and magnitudes, whatever that may be for you, and also the fact of that divine feminine energy of receptivity. If you have been waiting for clear guidance and direction to come to you, this oracle brings you news that it shall be given to you. This may have already happened, in which case you are being asked to return to your vision and put your faith in it. If you are impatient for your vision to come to you, or to be further clarified, then this oracle brings you reassurance that your prayers will be answered and your insight into the divine plan as it relates to your life purpose and divine destiny will be shown to you. This will happen at the best time for you, so that what you are shown really gets through. Finally, if you have been asking if your sense of your destiny, a vision or your dream, Finally, if you have been asking if your sense of your destiny, a vision or dreams you have had, or a feeling about an amazing future project is correct, This oracle brings confirmation that you are not just, quote, imagining things, end quote, but accessing genuine insight. It's basically, like I said, the truth. Talk your shit. That's what I keep hearing. Yeah, that's it, though. All right, finishing up with the healing process, it says, to integrate this guidance, you may like to say this invocation now. I call upon the crystal angel of lapis lazuli and Archangel Michael who love me unconditionally. Thank you for the divine healing gift of wisdom. I open my heart and mind to the divine love that bestows all vision. I cast aside doubt and fear, limitation and expectation. I open my mind with absolute trust to receive the vision of my divine life purpose, according to divine compassion, mercy, and grace, and through my own free will, so be it. If you wish to further integrate this guidance, hold the oracle card with your right hand, with the mandala image facing towards you and resting at your third eye chakra, which is at your forehead, slightly above the point between the eyebrows. Place your left hand lightly at the back of your head. Rest and breathe in and out several times. Then you are going to swap positions with the mandala image of the oracle card facing inwards, held in your right hand still, but placed on the back of your head, with your left hand resting lightly at your forehead. Relax and breathe in and out for several moments. Now hold the card with your left hand, with the mandala image facing inwards and resting on your heart chakra, which is at the center of your chest. As you do this, say aloud, I choose of my own free will to receive the gift of vision. I ask for divine compassion to help me overcome resistance that will block conscious awareness of the vision. May I be shown all that can assist me in understanding my life purpose and divine destiny. According to the grace of unconditional love, so be it. Hold the oracle card flat between your palms so you can place your hands in prayer position with the oracle card between them. Bow your head and say, may divine love bring the gift of vision to all in need of inspiration, motivation, energy, and focus now. May every being manifest their divine potential. May all beings fulfill their divine destiny according to the grace of the universal heart, according to divine compassion, so be it. And then finally, you can finish your healing process with this affirmation said aloud 3 times. The vision of my divine destiny is bestowed upon my open mind and loving heart now. I choose to see clearly, to accept the bigger picture for my life purpose, and allow the universe to take care of the details at the perfect time and in the perfect way. The vision of my divine destiny is bestowed upon my open mind and loving heart now. I choose to see clearly, to accept the bigger picture for my life purpose, and allow the universe to take care of the details at the perfect time and in the perfect way. One more time for the divine. The vision of my divine destiny is bestowed upon my open mind and loving heart now. I choose to see clearly, to accept the bigger picture for my life purpose, and allow the universe to take care of the details at the perfect time and in the perfect way. All right? That's powerful. Moving on. Alrighty, y'all. Now, coming from the book, we'll start with citrine, since that is first, page 41. A yellow, golden, or lemon variety of quartz. The color is due to heat from volcanic and other earth activity. Astrologically associated with Aries, Gemini, Leo, Libra. Great for the solar plexus chakra. Healing qualities include, it's a quote, money stone, end quote, that brings abundance and wealth. Good for decision making, learning, teaching, studying, creativity, awareness, writing, problem solving, and new beginnings, baby. Also a quote, feel better stone. Helps to sell houses. Physically, it's good for the digestive system and all related disorders. Also good for eyesight and the heart, kidneys, thyroid, thymus, and liver. Helps tissue regeneration, anemia, jaundice, nausea, vomiting, and detoxing. Emotionally or spiritually, it's good for relationships, self-esteem, oral work, and getting rid of emotional toxins. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It helps anger and yin-yang balance, baby. If y'all don't get y'all some citrine, some of y'all are really going to benefit from it, I promise you. And then finally, lapis lazuli, page 74. That's potentially an 11, right? Here we go. It's rock, cubic, and dodecahedral crystals and masses. Almost always includes lazurite, calcite, and pyrite. That's powerful. That's how it gets that shimmer. Calcite and pyrite are bolded. You may want to look into that, okay? Astrologically associated with Healing qualities. It's a quote, feel better in quote stone that brings vitality, wisdom, mental endurance, and creative expression. That's twice they talking about feel better and creative expression, right? Promotes natural gifts and skills, helps disorganization. Physically, it's good for the immune system, throat, thymus, thyroid, eustachian tube, bones, and bone marrow. Helps insomnia, vertigo, dizziness, hearing loss, and skeletal pain such as backache. Aids detox. That's again, they're talking about detox. The crystals help to prevent illness and repair muscles, broken bones, and fractures. Emotionally or spiritually, it's good for relaxation, relationships, dreams, yin-yang balance, and all psychic abilities. It helps depression. Okay? I pray y'all get some benefit. Ooh, almost knocked that over. 2:42 on the timer, by the way. I pray y'all get some benefit out of using either one of those, okay? Let's wrap this on up. All right, so this was the only one I was able to find out of the combo deck. And here we go. It reads, are you listening to your inner guidance? Let go of the extra stress in your life. Release obstacles that cause frustration. Align with the angels and allow divine orchestration to light your path to bring you to the right place at the right time. Flow and allow your inner guidance to show you the way. Show me the way. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Listen to that still small voice within in order to find the answers you seek. And I couldn't even get through that fast enough, y'all, because they wrap it up just so in a nice little bow for you. Everything that has come out in the cards and that I've already told you, I don't know. If y'all don't get it, I don't know what to tell you really anymore. 100 on the timer. Let's move on. You may choose to utilize lapis lazuli again with Archangel Michael double time, right? And these affirmations if you so choose. I am focused. I see, sense, feel, and know the truth. I follow my intuition. It is easy for me to meditate. My entourage of angels orchestrates my life. I love that. That's the spirit squad, right? They come through for you. I receive messages all the time and follow my internal guidance system because they will never lead you wrong nor forsake you. I promise. Wisdom is innate within me. Yes, yes, and yes, y'all. Ooh, wee. Oof, 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 oof. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Y'all, I honestly and truly pray that you got it, that you receive it for what it is. Because it's a powerful message. Shouts out to my fellow light workers and empaths, starseeds, indigos, whatever you want, whatever you see yourself as, because this shit ain't easy. It really is not. It's not for the what is it, the weak? Yeah, we may get a little weary sometimes, but we still understand the mission, right? And we have to bring ourselves back to center, balance, realign at times, because we can get off track sometimes because we are bombarded with so much energy and we absorb so much, right? As to try to heal and be that lighthouse for others. And yes, it gets a little nerve wracking because I gotta be honest, I just recently had a freaking I'm tired, when is this gonna end? You know what I'm saying? So I get it. Trust me, I'm right there with you. And that's why I be saying I know I don't go through shit alone, and I don't go through it for nothing. I know the purpose of it all. Even in saying that and knowing that though, I'm still human. And so it can sometimes get the better of me, but I love the fact that all faith and trust is in the Most High. And I know that no matter what, even when I get weary and tired and just want to throw in the towel, that they are my, what is that? My rock, my sword and shield. Yes. Thank you. I'm so grateful for that. So in saying all that, y'all, just understand that I feel you. I'm right there with you. But try not to, we got to get out of our own way, right? And not be so stubborn, or even I'm hearing have a stronghold on what it is we're trying to do personally, or even because for some of you right now, I'm even feeling like it's the vision that you may see or have for another, that you really are just like trying to force the issue, like, damn, can't you get it through your greasy head? You know what I'm saying? Like you trying to beat some sense into somebody. And it's like, nah, like you just got to let it go. You know what I'm saying? You got to, if you've already planted that seed, you shared the truth in your light with them, which is simply the truth, right? It's up for them to receive it or not. You can't force it on anybody else. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Keep moving on about your life, about your day, about whatever. You got another soul to save. You know what I'm trying to say? So whether or not they receive that, that's on them. You did what you were supposed to do, though, because I'm hearing, well done, my good and faithful servant. So from one to another, I thank you. I thank you for all that you do. Know that you are loved. If ain't nobody else told you, I love you. Like, really. I thank you for being in this with me, you know? Anyway, that's enough, y'all. I'm going to leave it there. I pray that it resonates. If it does, you know what to do. For those of you who are new, that means comment your testimonies down below. You never know how this may help someone grow, but especially, y'all, especially in including yourself. We need to be re-energized from time to time. I pray that is what you're here for. Whether or not someone comes to mind, please do like, share, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so very much for doing so. I truly appreciate it, and you have no idea how much it helps. So thank you. I love you truly for that. If you want to join me for another episode, you can check the link in the description box below. I pray to see you there. If not, please take care. Until the next one, y'all, please be easy. Do not forget your love and light. That's what this thing is all about, yeah? It truly makes everything all right. Until the next one, please be easy. Love and care for yourself first and foremost before you can for anyone else, okay? All right, y'all. Deuces.